The easiest way how to lose fat is to get rid of temptations. So if you have trouble stopping eating your favorite food, as I did at the time, this chapter is great for you. For example, you can't eat only a little piece of chocolate. As a result, you usually eat more than you'd like to. Make it easy for yourself. Never go shopping hungry. Never. It's much easier not to start eating than to stop eating your favorite food. So do some good and give all that you have in the home to homeless people. Warn everyone giving you gifts that you don't eat anymore. And don't worry, I'll show you in this video how to enjoy cheat meal and lose fat simultaneously. Optimize sleep, cause its deficiency causes you to lose less fat and more muscles and disrupt your hormonal health, which is essential for your well-being and results. Sleep deficiency also causes worsening of cognitive functions without you realizing it. The less you sleep, the dumber you are. 16 tips for improved sleep quality. Wake up and go to bed at the same time, because the body is extremely sensitive to circadian rhythm change. Even one double espresso you drink 16 hours before going to bed can lower sleep quality. So don't consume caffeine 6 to 10 hours before sleep, depending on your sensitivity. Most people are caffeine addicted without realizing it. To assess caffeine addiction, avoid caffeine intake for a day. Do you feel worse? Great! Now avoid it for another 8 days. You can switch to decaf once. Also, minimize other caffeine sources to a minimum. Do you feel the same after avoiding caffeine for a day? Start drinking coffee on an empty stomach with no more than 100 mg of caffeine daily to avoid addiction. Optimize your pre-bed meal when it comes to timing, cause some people can sleep better if having a few hours between pre-bed meal and sleep, but most don't. Ensure that you feel no hunger after the meal and during the night. Though, if you're extremely lean, your body has higher levels of cortisol and adrenaline, so you usually wake up much faster when you can eat another meal during the night. Then go to bed again if you cannot sleep in one bout. Use earplugs if you hear noise that could harm your sleep quality. Light regulates melatonin, the sleep hormone telling your body when to go to bed. So if you're on your PC or watching TV without blue light blocking glasses for at least 90 minutes before going to bed, you're telling your body, please, could you lower my sleep quality the following night? It's essential to have intense light exposure during the day and total darkness during the night for the best sleep. You can use light therapy right after you wake up and software to adjust the light of your screens to optimize the light exposure. Adjust the mattress to improve sleep quality, reduce back pain and lower stress. Ideally, use rubber or latex pillows, which should lead to the best sleep quality. Limit your water intake closer to your sleep so you don't wake up more than once during the night. Sodium-rich pre-bed meal can help due to water retention effect. Set room temperature for 19 degrees Celsius, which seems to be optimal for sleep. Sneezing, coughing and so on harm your sleep. I'll show you how to improve your health in a few minutes. Use half to 5 mg of melatonin 30 minutes before sleep. It helps you get asleep and improve sleep quality. Unlike caffeine, the body doesn't make addiction to melatonin. If you're shredded and have sleep disruption, use melatonin immediately after you wake up during the night. The best way is to start taking half milligrams of melatonin before sleep and see if you're not more sleepy during the following day than usual. If you're not, you can gradually adjust your dosage to 5 milligrams and see which dosage helps you the most while not causing you sleepiness during the day. The great way to improve productivity, well-being and health is to use naps during the day. I recommend the book Sleep, Change the Way You Sleep by Nick Littlehouse. You find the link in the comment section. Warm pre-bed showers help you regulate your body temperature and relax. Whatever makes you more relaxed improves your sleep. Go for a walk, have sex, or answer the question, what am I grateful for today? Psychological stress affects your sleep quality, mood, well-being, health risks, and prolongs recovery, which means that you can train as hard as you could if you learn how to manage your stress better, which I'll show you right now. Let's get started again. It also makes you eat more and less healthy food, making your fat loss harder. Stress affects cortisol, which is essential, but also breaks down muscle, thus lowers the long-term energy expenditure and makes fat loss harder. 9 tips to prevent stress. Do it now. Procrastination increases stress. What gets measured gets improved. So start using Winner's Diary to see how you move daily towards your goals. More in the How to Measure Progress chapter. Move daily. Regular movement reduces acute and chronic stress, improves health and immunity, and lowers obesity-related health risks. Surround yourself with winners pushing you up. Judge no one, including you, and instead do something productive. Avoid anxiety by accepting the worst possible outcome while doing your best for the best one. Ask yourself regularly, and especially if you're in challenging situation, what can I be grateful for? Compare yourself only with your prior best. Give something back, or at least have both. Selfless and selfish purposes. Expect failure. Focus on doing your best every single day, instead of hating yourself for not being 100% all the time. Get back to your nutrition plan as soon as possible. And don't forget that even failure teaches you what to avoid next. Meaning that even if you fail, it's great because you learn something new if you learn from it. If you learn from it and take actions upon it, then it's great. It was a successful day, and high five! We can celebrate it together. Great! And if you actually have a successful day, celebrate it as well. Then you'll make habits from it, and it's gonna be easy because you're gonna be on a successful cycle. And then everything is much easier. Good luck with that. Just be better than you were yesterday. Yesterday. Na, na, na. And soon you'll progress if you set everything correctly. Boost your immunity and take care of your health, because slower immunity costs you money, time, and results. Besides regular movement, ensure you have healthy body fat and enough muscle to prevent you from weakness-related injuries. That's why lifting weights is essential, not only if you want a godlike physique, but especially for women after menopause, so they could prevent themselves from injuries caused by lack of estrogen. Consume vitamin C, zinc and garlic daily to boost your immune functions. Zinc deficiency leads to lower testosterone level, but its supplementation can boost hunger. 2 cloves of garlic can also speed up recovery from the flu and reduce the severity of symptoms. I don't recommend multivitamins due to messing with your other vitamins levels and possible decrease of muscle growth in most cases. Instead, get vitamin C and zinc from natural food sources, such as kiwi and organ meat. 20 mg for training men and 14 mg for training women of zinc daily should be sufficient, and 120 to 200 mg of vitamin C daily. For example, 100 grams of kiwi should have about 93 mg of vitamin C. Stop making excuses about genetics and conditions. Most marketers want you to think that you're a unique snowflake, so they can create a special solution for you based on the studies they paid for. Fat loss, genetics, and appetite don't differ so much in humankind. Unless you have a 1 in 1 million disease, for example, having one leg as big as the whole body, you can get lean. Monica, 54 years old, had 6 times dislocated and operated shoulder and operated lower back. She even had 24-hour shifts during this transformation. There are people like Shimon who get into great shape without hunger, cravings, mood swings, or sleep disruptions in 9 weeks. But for me, losing fat was always challenging, until I increased my metabolism even while sleeping. Now it's easy for me too. I'll tell you more in the following chapter. Don't make excuses about lack of time for meal prep or workout. Meal prep in the nutrition plan chapter helps you save time, and I also show you how to eat out while losing fat simultaneously. The same goes for working out, because for example, during this transformation, my mother worked out for 10 minutes or less daily on average. Stop wasting time and money. There are tons of scammy diets such as blood type diets and other BS which isn't confirmed by credible science. A caloric deficit achieves fat loss, and to make it easy is to avoid hunger, cravings, and create sustainable lifestyle changes. If someone looks like you want to look like, can he help you? Not necessarily. Experience is good to empathize with people having the same challenges as you have, such as in my case of multiple yo dieting and having challenges to get shredded and stay shredded for more than a few days. But because someone has results, doesn't mean that he can help you. Muscle gain can differ up to 7 times between people. People using steroids can grow their muscles 16 times faster. Are you a genetic freak or using performance-enhancing drugs? Look at the results of his clients. Had they the same conditions and genetics as you have? Below average genetics, night or 24-hour shifts, old age, various health limitations, stressful lifestyle, or 20 years of failing to get and stay lean? Use other people's knowledge and experience before you get to the stage when you're so desperate that you want to give it up, as I did in this picture. Although I've been lifting for 10 plus years, having a strict diet and regime, cooperated with multiple trainers, been training 10 plus hours a week, I couldn't get stronger, more muscular, or get even close to six-pack without hunger, cravings, and yo dieting. I wanted to give up, but I didn't, and instead gradually created the exclusive system. So right now, I'm getting closer to fulfilling my masculine natural potential, getting stronger, and I can be shredded year-round unless I'm bulking for a long time, because if you are an advanced natural trainee, to get even some muscle, you have to also gain some fat. But if I'm not bulking for a long time, I can be shredded year-round, all without hunger, cravings, and yo dieting, and I can enjoy my life, and I love a healthy lifestyle now. It's not suffering, not at all. I love it. I'm not saying hire only my team, but I'm saying hire someone who is able to give you the fastest possible results while make them sustainable. Because if you do, it will save you money and time, which you can spend with your loved ones or by doing activities you love as well. Watch the full video on my YouTube channel. Subscribe.